how do you think the government can improve upon the current benefits and the package that are given to EV makers right now? And what do you think improvements can be done when the next FAME scheme is announced in the future?
I think the current FAME scheme is on point, is correct, because it incentivizes domestic production, it incentivizes fewer imports, it incentivizes good technology like lithium ions introduction in the market in favor of lead acid. So these are all the good points about FAME 2. The subsidy, I would say, is healthy, as are the tax benefits. I would want to see this policy remain in effect for at least another 2 to 3 years, because that's the kind of time frame the industry needs to build up on its advantages and launch credible products. However, if the government can do more, I would say two big things. First, I think there is a big opportunity and not a need, but I would say there's a big opportunity to offer supply side incentives. Let me explain what that means. Today, what we're seeing increasingly in the market, especially in the last 8 to 9 months, is a lot of global suppliers want to come in the Indian market. They can sense that with FAME 2, there's an opportunity to introduce good technology in the Indian market. Indian OEMs, startups or larger OEMs are all very keen to work with global players. So more and more players want to come in, and many of them, if they come into India first, are hoping to see that India can become their center for all South Asian markets. Because remember, India is also the largest two-wheeler market out there. So I think at this point, a little bit of support from the government, whether in form of tax rebates or infrastructure support to incentivize local supply chain creation, has an opportunity to make India probably the largest supplier of EV technology and powertrain components in the entire Southeast Asian markets, probably even more. So that's one opportunity, and I would definitely say that's worth chasing for the government. The second is charging infrastructure, and I know that's a very standard ask, but as the markets mature, and we are starting to see that in Bangalore, where sales are beginning to grow beyond. We have sold thousands of scooters now in Bangalore, and we can see that as the market goes beyond the true early adopters, there are a lot of customers who are today sitting on the fence, because for them, charging at home is not an obvious thing yet. And while we at Ather are really supporting them, it is still taxing, and some sort of a central government-driven initiative, which can get a 5 amp socket in every single parking lot, even if it's new apartment complexes, it at least lends credibility. Today, there are a lot of apartment complexes who are confused. Should I allow a homeowner to install a 5 amp socket in their parking lot? At least give it credibility, cushion some credibility on it, make it a law. If that happens, I think we'll see a massive awareness increase and a massive increase in number of charging points, which in turn will be a massive catalyst for EV sales. We don't need a lot of investments for public charging stations. Honestly, I think for that, you have charging infrastructure companies and OEMs willing to invest themselves because there's a business case. But I think a structural change, asking for installation of charging points at home, just 5 amp sockets or 15 amp sockets, I think, and that's a very cheap thing, that as a policy change can drive a huge EV transition.